Hey there, viewers! Have you been getting your vitamin D lately? You're lying! Over 1 billion people worldwide are estimated to have low vitamin D in their blood. Around 41% of US adults are deficient. While this isn't the majority of people, there's still a major chance you're part of this statistic. Also known as the sunshine vitamin, vitamin D is crucial to your health. Since most of us have been locked inside the last few months, we're not getting the exposure we need. Let's talk about what happens to your body when you're not getting vitamin D. Do you get back pain? Do your wounds heal slower? Wait, can you really lose your hair? We're talking all that and more. Number 1. Hair loss. That's right, we're kicking things off with one of the more depressing symptoms. If you aren't getting proper vitamin D, your hair is gonna suffer. And trust me, you're going to notice quicker than you think. One of the roles of this vitamin is to stimulate new and old hair follicles. When you're not getting enough vitamin D, the growth of your hair will be stunted. Before you know it, your hair will be thinning. While you may think hair loss is a result of aging or stress, it can also be caused by lack of nutrients. Have you ever heard of alopecia areata? I know, sciencey words equals scary, but trust me, you need to hear it out. This is an autoimmune disease characterized by hair loss. Research has shown a link between alopecia and vitamin D deficiency. People with severe hair loss tend to have low levels of vitamin D in their blood during tests. This is said to be particularly true with females. There have been several suggested links between vitamin D deficiency and women with hair loss. But with that said, more studies have to be done. Either way, if you're experiencing premature hair loss, you might want some more vitamin D in your life. Are you bald? What age did you start losing your hair? Did you do anything to try and regrow it? Sound off in the comment section and start a conversation with our bestie community. Number 2. Depression. Another sign of vitamin D deficiency is a decline in your mood. You're going to get depressed. Given everything going on in the world, it's hard not to feel down at times, but lack of vitamins only makes it worse. Studies have shown an association between depression in older adults and a lack of vitamin D. If you've been skipping out on this vitamin lately, you'll notice how much more depressed you're feeling. When your blood levels are low, your mood isn't going to be right. If you're getting the proper amount of vitamin D, your depression is going to be lifted. Studies have shown that people who get vitamin D supplements see a quick boost in their mood. Another study of fibromyalgia, I know, another nerdy science word, don't panic. A study on fibromyalgia found that people with vitamin D deficiency also suffered from severe anxiety and depression. Feeling blue lately? Well, one of the things you can do is go outside and walk around in the sun for a bit. Number 3. Your wounds won't heal. Imagine falling and scraping your knee. Your wound is bleeding like crazy and you're doing everything in your power to stop it. What if the wound just never seemed to heal? If this is the case, you have a vitamin D deficiency. When you're wounded, the more vitamin D exposure, the better. It creates something called cathelicidin, a peptide the immune system uses to fight off infections. Several different studies have highlighted the importance of certain compounds in wound healing. They also cite vitamin D as one of the most important factors. One particular piece of research showed that healing after dental surgery happened faster when people had more vitamin D. People with ulcers are shown to heal 28% faster when given the vitamin. If you've been suffering from a wound that hasn't healed, vitamin D should be one of the first things to focus on. Number 4. Back pain. You ever felt like you needed to get a load off your back? That's not just a figure of speech, you know. Sometimes it feels like you've been carrying something heavy when really your back is in severe pain. Vitamin D deficiency is often the problem. Lack of the vitamin can result in you feeling severe pain in all types of places. Studies have shown the connection between vitamin D and lower back pain in particular. Women seem to be much more vulnerable to back pain if they've been skipping out on their vitamins. This gets in the way of people's daily activities. I mean, good luck walking the distances, not to mention lifting certain objects. Vitamin D will improve your absorption of calcium. You need calcium for stronger bones. And that's something we also need to touch on. Not only will your back be in terrible shape, your bones will also be killing you. People who are vitamin D deficient are twice as likely to experience bone pain in their legs, ribs, and joints. Those with a decent amount of vitamin D in their blood won't feel this as much. Does this sound like something you've been experiencing? It may be time to get more vitamin D. Before we continue, are you wondering which foods are high in this vitamin? Well, there's a video you should look at. Check out 10 healthy foods that are high in vitamin D. Now back to what happens to your body when you haven't had it. Number 5. Bone loss. Speaking of bone pain, lack of vitamin D also results in you losing your bones. Remember how I said vitamin D helps you absorb calcium? When a person experiences bone loss, their doctor will normally point out that their calcium levels are low. This is usually a sign that you're also lagging on vitamin D. Studies have suggested that middle-aged women with low bone mineral density are also really low in vitamin D. At the same time, a little more research needs to be done before they can come to a conclusion on this link. With that said, regular exposure to the sun as well as proper vitamin D intake will help you maintain bone mass. This is how you reduce your risk of breaks and fractures. Caring for your bones is really important, especially as you get older. Number 6. Muscle pain. Have you ever felt aches and pains all over your body? It's so weird, you didn't even hurt yourself. It comes and goes so randomly. There are several causes of sudden muscle pain. One of them is vitamin D deficiency. Brings on some pretty serious muscle pain, enough to make you go crazy. Vitamin D deficiency can be found in both children and adults. Studies have shown that over 70% of people with chronic muscle pain are also lacking in the vitamin. Here's how it works. The vitamin is present inside the nerve cells that sense pain. Research on people with muscle pain has shown that it comes from stimulation of these nerve cells due to vitamin D deficiency. The best remedy for muscle pain is to take supplements. People who take various vitamin D supplements have a greater chance of reducing their pain over people who don't. Do you want to get the exercise you so desperately need during quarantine? Well, you have to make sure your muscles are in the proper shape first. Number 7. You're always tired. Are you feeling randomly tired throughout the day? Have you been fighting the urge to fall asleep? This can affect your life in a lot of ways, all negative. Much like other symptoms on this list, there are many things that cause fatigue. Depression and exhaustion pretty much go hand in hand, but chances are you're missing out on some important nutrients. Your diet is everything. Vitamin D deficiency has been linked to fatigue. When researchers look at people with chronic fatigue, they often find very low levels of the vitamin in their blood. Young women with low vitamin D are found to be particularly vulnerable. One study found that female nurses who reported fatigue on the job had extremely low vitamin D in their system. As the study went on, over 89% of the nurses turned out to be deficient. You need all sorts of vitamins and minerals. When you think about it, vitamin D is just the tip of the iceberg. Have I sparked your interest? Let's take a look at a couple more videos on the subject. Check out the ultimate guide to every vitamin your body is starving for. Or how about the 9 warning signs your body is missing vitamin E? Go ahead, click on one, or better yet, watch both. Find out more about how you can get healthier. Have you experienced any of these symptoms? Let us know in the comments below.